Welcome to Poppy's Poetry Corner. We finally made it to the time where rhythm and blues meets poetry and rhyme. Yep, we on the corner where it's safe to fire up your marijuana. But this room about to get hot as the summer, so you might need something chill like a glass of wine. Water does me just fine. Whatever relaxes your mind and help you recline after what might have been a hump day at work. Put yourself first. Where here nothing has to be rehearsed. Let me put it in reverse. The corner we back to is brought to you by Faith and Hustle. So it's some big hitters in this room, and it's okay to flex your muscle. Because we locked and loaded and heavily potent. Nothing corroded about our brain waves. Going back in the days where you could simply walk to the corner to find your muse. Or peep out the latest groove. We about to let the energy fill the room so it might get a little wet. Or fill you up till you get so high. Because around here, we get praise when your stuff is fire. So let us begin. Welcome to the corner, my friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody watching Poppy's Poetry Corner, upon discovery and research, I found my Achilles heel. Fair warning and disclaimer, this may get me canceled, even barred from family reunions and cookouts. It'll even have my black card revoked. Hi guys, my name is Pyro and I can't play spades. I can play Uno. I have an undefeated streak at Crazy Eights. I'm pretty decent in Jim Rummy. However, when it pertains to spades, I suck. When it comes to friendships, I have no luck. When it comes to relationships, I've ducked because what's the point of having a good heart when people have already classified you as a joker? They'll play games with their emotions, sit in your face and laugh, ready to stab you in the back with a spade, I meant knife, ready to invite you out to the club thinking you'll meet the love of your life. They may appear to be diamonds on the outside, but possess hearts like Cupid's zirconia. At one point, y'all, I thought I had a genuine queen. She couldn't see the king in me, got excited when she told me to hit the road, Jack, ran away from the truth because her ace lied to her face about me. She believed it, was completely naive to think an apology could fix things. Who could tell me how to love properly? Who knows how to be a good partner in this game of life rather than being stagnant in a Game of Thrones? Pick me up instead of tearing me down. So y'all, I called my sister around 12:45 a.m. to be exact. I asked her, how do you play spades? Sarah, you know what she said? She said, you calling me this late? Boy, I should kick your teeth down your throat. But since I love you, let me explain it in a different perspective. It's all mental. Apply the game to yourself. You must keep your eyes on a swivel. Don't let your left hand see what your right hand is doing. Pay attention. Just because you know how the game works, you still got to figure out people's strategies. That's when it hit me. I saw solitude in the cloud when I should have been looking for God. They cut me with their words, lied to my heart. Who wants a bid for my anguish? God spoke to me. He said, my son, let me open your eyes since you're blind to the way I designed to spur you. Here's the deal. Tricks aren't only for kids. Tricks are used as vices to keep you distracted. They'll bid for the opportunity to pursue you, but forget the bag once they keep you. Don't let them cut you and have your feelings spread across the board. They'll set you up for failure. Don't allow anyone to make you feel like you're a loner. Manage the good that you do. Don't let them see you sweat. The only way you'll lose is if you lose yourself trying to save someone else. My son, stop trying to throw all your cards down. They don't need to see what you have. Let them think they've won. They're going to get tired of you when they see you won the bigger prize. They'll cut and cut and cut, ask you for a cut like they never used you, but you'll heal and bounce back because when I take control, they'll have to read about it in your book. See, my child, I told you I got you. Y'all, I woke up. I can love freely rather than being a game everyone can play. I took my place at the head of the table, shuffled the deck, asked the question, who wants to play spades? To my surprise, when it was my turn to deal the cards, no one was available. Guess you could say I'm in control now, Pyro.
No Chanel, but she got that designer coochie cat. Leaving me Gucci after she rides this luxury coach. Taking in this Dose in her Gabbana. Loving this double pin I call Alexander McQueen. As her juicy couture runs down my leg, yeah, this Jackie comes equipped with this Brazilian wax. Allowing her dessert to flow freely. Supposedly, Christians create the most holy water. Having no fear in God. See, heaven just opened up and let me in. Saline in my lungs, hydrating me with the best precipitation. Coming from her bodega, eating everything she has stored. Wearing invisible me, yeah, she knows I love me some different styles. She be Tiffany, my bougie girl in Prada, throwing Fitney that covers me in the warmest shit I had one night. And Chloe, my simple chick that like her cut out ruffled and leather the necks. But my favorite is Miss Burberry, my quiet baby, knowing that she's showing up with nothing going to random streets that I send her to stroll while I admire from a distance. Walking like she knows she got some designer pussy. Givenchy explodes as soon as I get close. Got me on Cartier time. Imaginary big spaces fin as I pulled up demanding pussy or money. See, her North Face can't stay off my South Pole, so this game never lasts long. The same way I can't stay out her LB because her roll lets us wind down. So I find myself riding her back swinging stick with strokes. This gang got me stepping hard in these Balenciagas. Yeah, she know it's priceless. And I treat her like it's worth every dime, and that's my piece.
I am damaged goods. I have broken pieces, but my heart overrides my mind, and sometimes it does dumb shit, like give love another try. Another with his I need to die, not knowing I'm already dead from the guy before. And the one before that, matter of fact, my body ain't even fell yet. I'm still riding for him, holding on, wishing I could get out. So I decided that the next guy that hits me with the same I love you lie, I'm going to introduce myself as damaged, broken goods. Run down what, when, how, and why. Let him know I'm not treasure, just trash. I don't even have all my broken pieces, so there's no way I can be fixed. Matter of fact, I'm content with being damaged and broken. Gave up hope to be fixed 6 men ago. You standing at the door, coming to take more that I don't have to give. Willing to spend years playing contractor on my site. Just warning, I'm not gonna fight. Cause as much as I want to be fixed, I'm afraid of being fixed. I'd rather stay broken.
I feel like a candle when getting to know someone. The wick of my time gets burnt. The time of my energy that I just keep giving out. Every time I get excited to see him, I flicker with excitement. Honestly, how long will this light flicker for? Time goes by as I look at my phone. Gradually, texts and phone calls from him withdraws, and then the candle flickers out.
Born of a generation raised by generations told that tears weaken masculinity. Tough love is what the elders called it. Rub some dirt on that wound, a little scar tissue never killed anyone. Granddaddy took me in, showed me how to care. This heartbeat is no mistake. Our shortcomings as men are not the end of the world. We were told not to admit it. Our layers stretch farther than giving credit. Adam, just because you betrayed your queen doesn't mean that I must carry on this tradition. Pops took me in, showed me that laughter is more than a mask. How can I go through life without seeing the humor, without cracking a grin, instead of a bottle of guzzle-bitch gin? Alcoholic confessions are the most truthful. Sarcasm is the most useful. Facts become the factors along a law of the factions. What's the use in lying? It doesn't erase what I've consumed and tune my inner child, ignoring his pleas to get out. Daddy walked to the pulpit on the day that I was baptized. We haven't always seen this road eye to eye. We've been at war, at each other's throats, generational trials, hand-me-down afflictions, constricting how I talk and breathe. Granddaddy said this heartbeat is more than an echo. Pops got me away from the ledge, got me asking, is it easier to admit all this pain? The most difficult was learning to forgive this rain. I no longer hold the grudge. I know that his dad did him wrong. Father Time has had his fun. I've taken in more than I can recall. Sitting at the bar with a tab open, bartender won't push me away. Contemplation might just do me in. No chaser needed.
You just gave yourself your own rewind because we want to hear what you got to say too. But you got to unmute it so we can hear what you heard, what you said when you said it.
Yo, run it back. You muted. We've been trying to tell you, you muted. Boom! Shakalaka, I can hear you now. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Good.
here you go. I shoot a fair one with my mouth, son. Spit lyrical blows to your chest for fun. Tongue slay like gun. I don't play, so run. You want this fire? I got this holy heat, so come. I blaze with the best of them. Female, but flows like a masculine. Sound like a dude, but I look very feminine. Energy, testosterone, but I'm filled with this estrogen. Dainty chick, but rough rider when I spit it. Flow so wavy, it curls up like Hasidic. I'm a Jewels, but I ain't Santana. I rep Christ, I wear the blood, don't need bandanas. I run with a squadron, even if it's only me you see walking. My angels protect me and keep me from being outlined and chalking. Born New Yorker, I ain't no average Joe. I've seen cats get shot up in their head before. Matter of fact, I've even stashed cracks up in my bra before. Ain't nothing I haven't seen before. I should be dead, buried underneath the belly of the beast. So put to rest 6 feet deep in the creek. But glory be to God that I've been blessed to breathe. That's why I spew out gratitude and greed. Nothing but Patron in me. You could keep the rosé and the Cristal. I guzzle Christ's blood for free. Easy like Sunday morning.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch. Well, it was more like a walk down, but guess what? It happened though. Let's go, man. Welcome back to another week of the best uncut dopeness that the corner has to offer. And this week ain't finna be no different, man. I hope y'all as lit as we about to get tonight, cause y'all know I am up like the sun, like always, man. If this is your first time tapping in, welcome to P.P.C, baby. Make sure that you hit that subscription button so you know when I'm yelling action. And if you're a regular, thank you for helping us make a movie every week. Your support is everything, especially the comments, boy. We is big energy people on this side, so thank you for showing love. Speaking of love, man, shout out to P.P.C for getting their vote on again this week. Last week was the bomb, but the fans made their choice of the two people that they wanted, man. So they said that Chris the Journey James got that rewind, and Pyro lit the stage up with the extra dope flip that y'all just saw on the spotlight. So I guess they was extra explosive. So shout out to both of them for standing up last week, man. And if y'all missed last week's show, tap in. What you waiting for? It really was one. Like, I need y'all to tap into this election that's coming up. I ain't gonna talk about it too long, but I'm gonna put it out there every now and again. Boy, don't play yourself, because we might play ourselves out of freedom. But let's get this show rolling for real, man. Man, I've seen this queen right here blaze the mic a couple of times. She's a Southern drip poet, an author that started writing to cope with her parents' divorce. She has been writing for over 20 years and has won awards from her early works. She's even hosted Smoking After Dark on DSR with Kane Spade and Thelma Webb. Her book is Growth Through Pain. It's a collection of poetry that she wrote when she was a young girl. Currently, she's working on her second book, Garden Keeper. Dear Mama, she is a member of the Honey Drippers Poetry Collective. That's internationally and well known. Y'all know what it is. So y'all help me welcome my drip sister, Black Rose. Yo, 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 queen.
Hey.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
I'm
Feeling
talking
good.
about y'all just came up here and did that thing. I'm ready for the rest of the show now.
Oh, wait. I thought I was ready. I'm not ready.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna throw mine on while you doing your thing. And by the time I come back, I'm gonna be swinging too. You know what I'm talking about?
You little swing out. Just put it out there, Honey Drinkers Collective International.
Internationally, you know what I'm saying? So you got to put that out there sometimes. So rep your city. So let's talk about it. So poetry has always been a therapeutic release for you, sounds like, because you started to deal with your parents' divorce and things like that. So I ask this question all the time, and for some reason I get different answers, but I like asking it. Do you feel better when writing the piece or releasing the piece?
When I write it. Because surely after I write it, this used to be my mama part. Like, I would write and call her, and she's heard every piece. So now my husband is like, "You got something today?" So
right.
Keeping me on them toes. Now he gotta listen to it, so he's keeping me in there. But writing it gets it off me. Reading it just confirms it.
Confirm. Ooh, I like the way you put that. Writing it gets it out. Reading it confirms that it happened. I did just write this dopeness, and sometimes some of the stuff that we don't tell nobody. It come out in our poetry. So I appreciate the fact that it's very therapeutic. So I was asking, let's talk about this book.
Growth Through Pain is my baby. I wrote her. I want to say it was 2016 I got started. Okay. But I had been my dream, my goal is to be on Oprah's bestsellers list. Like that's it for me. Like, I'm gonna be on Oprah. She gonna do a special show just for me. She don't even know it yet, but she know it.
Right.
So you can't be on Oprah's bestsellers list without a book. This book, when I say it is raw and uncut, it has misspelled words, abbreviations. If you can't context clue it together, baby, you might be lost in this mug.
Baby. It's your first baby. That it was just a journey, and we said we're gonna put this thing out here, and you gave it legs, and it took off. I love that. I absolutely love that, man. So let's get into it. Where can the book be found?
Amazon. It's on Amazon, or you can hit my inbox. I'm Sharmikia Johnson on Facebook, or Black Rose on Facebook as well. Black Rose Production has a page of old poetry, and Black Rose I'm starting to work more on my Black Rose page. You can also catch me on TikTok as Black Rose.
As you should. Black Rose, everything. She said tap in, because she's starting to make this thing get out here. You know what I mean? So the book, is it corner prices? Are we talking like
it's like $10. It ain't even 20. Like it's 10.
We talking like a dime. Right. We talking like a dime. We talking like a gram around this thing, man. I know if you can blaze it, come on. You can read some pages. Let's get it.
Okay.
You gotta be able to put something back in that thing. So what's the first piece you're giving us tonight?
Drug.
Ooh, drug.
This is kind of erotic, but it's more you understand.
All right, well, let me get up out of here. She trying to get drugged, and we ain't doing no bill cop. No.
He told me his touch was a drug, but I didn't believe him. Now I'm his dick fiend, and my body craving him and only him. Got me walking around my pussy calling him. She wants only him. I just want to feel again. I want to nut again. I want to come so hard. I want to come so hard. My legs give in. My need to shake makes my head spin. Offer after offer, my pussy won't give in. Then a memory of him, and my body just gives in. His touch and kiss floods right in. My body started to shake. My legs gave way, moans hit my lips. I bit to hold them back, squeezing my legs together. Head flying back, eyes closed. I can't stop now. I grab hold of my back seat. My legs have no strength. I can feel him deep inside my walls, my pussy gripping air, begging me to stop. I can't get him to stop. My body won't reject him. Just keep accepting this imaginary man who keeps fucking me in the middle of Walmart. I open my eyes just to see who's watching. A lady walks by and says, I know that feeling. I smile. She said, his sex is a drug and you haven't healed yet. No shame in my game. I tell her, girl, I'm his dick fiend.
Oh, wait, that shit, that was so good, man. Just want to touch myself. I'm about to go give Barbie a visit later so we can have some baby dolls, y'all. Oh. I tried to warn y'all when I did my speed round piece. Y'all know I usually cruise into that thing, but I knew who I was bringing up first, and I knew she was going to let you know what a rose can really do. Never mind. Pineapples. Never mind. Y'all know I got an artist in the house tonight. I ain't going to talk to her. I just want to skin on and scroll over there and see if she's still, because she's working on this piece. Like right now, she's still doing this piece. So I just wanted to go. Eventually, I'm going to figure out how to put her in a little box so that we can do our poetry and she can still be working on the piece. But y'all, it's going down in the background, y'all. Y'all see this amazing artwork? It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Let me go ahead and introduce my next person. While we got it going like this, man. Not once, but twice, this next queen has performed on this platform. And again, not once, but twice, she has won the people's vote for Poppy's Poetry Corner, Rewind, and Spotlight. Not many can say that, for real, for real. This queen is an artist who's known for her spoken word, who is a Caribbean root straight from London, man. She is vivacious. Boy, let me stand up because I think I got that thing right that time, y'all. Creative with a contagious laugh. She feels more alive when she's performing on stage, and she's enjoying marinating words together to indulge people's mind. Meanwhile, enjoying hearing them snap appreciations back from her performances. For some who find it hard will say that it's hard for her to write some days. But when she does, y'all, and it starts to go, baby, it naturally flows. And at this point, we can call her P.P.C. fam, because this king right here is one of the strongest queens that I know firsthand. So y'all help me welcome the one, the only, Flo V. Yo, wait a minute, Black Rose. Let me get you down. That ain't what I was trying to do. Let me get you down, Black Rose. Yo, Flo.
Hey.
How we feeling?
Oh, I'm there. You already know.
Yeah, I already know. It's one of them days. That's why I said she one of the strongest queens that I know.
He's my strength right now. So yeah.
Facts. And she's straight in London, y'all. So not only is she pushing 2:00 in this thing, but she's strong. I'm just gonna put it out there like that because I ain't gonna put her business out there. I'm just gonna say she loves some P.P.C. 2:00 in the morning, and she's here. Let's go. So let's talk about it. So we talked about it a little bit, and you're not new on here. So when I asked you, you say America is like one of the places, like coming to over here would be one of the places that you would love to perform, right? So do you have a Pacific area, a state that you would like to touch down at, like be Pacific on the mic?
Definitely, obviously New York, 100%, and then after probably Philadelphia.
All right. So we got some New York in the house. We got some Philly in the house. She big and y'all stayed up. She over there in London like, yeah, I can do New York. I can do a little Philly. But the two places that you named got some pins that are incredible. So I know why you would name those places, right?
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. So how long have you been doing this thing here we call poetry?
Since 2023, end of November.
End of November 2023, and that pen already coming. Me and you knew. High five to us. You know what I mean? We out here with it.
take a bit of like breaks here and there, but you know, like, I'm just trying to get back onto the system now, you know, the platforms of doing my pieces, my spoken word, and you know.
Welcome back. And you always welcome. It's always an honor to have you on PPC. So what's the first piece you're going to get into for us tonight?
Piece is called Pages.
Pages. Let me get out of here so she can read y'all some of these pages.
Okay. Will you write on my pages to just say hello? Will you write on my pages to see if I'll respond back to you like MSN days? Will you? Pages turn, full of chapters, filled with words. Words constructed into fiction, not facts, non-fiction. Pages of what to believe, living off a vivid, imaginative chapter. Got my mind, soul, time, hurricane twisted. I want to be your pages, so I can take the why off to turn it into our pages. Write on me, making memories. Tell me your secrets, discovering a safe space within me to be vulnerable. I hold the key to your tears when you do cry. It's okay, men can cry. My heart is your secret garden where you can escape, where I can green sunshine water your roots of falling energy collapsing. Thought I felt the splash of raindrops, but it was liquid gravity of teardrops. Let me be your tissue to wipe wounded worries, transforming wounded worries into tranquil vibrations. Can you feel my energy? Take time and allow it to gravitate into you. Days will not always be full of kisses and roses. Not living the life of a cassette. Our actions cannot be right. Our actions cannot be rewinded. Days cannot be rewinded. Time cannot be rewinded. So continue to ink your pen on our pages, where I can discover your love language, blessing you with flowers, so I can nourish you without you asking for your love needs to be fed, of quality time, smelling the same air you breathe in to just hear the instrumental of your heartbeat beating, knowing you are here with me, physical touch of masseuse, appreciative hands on your beard, marinating your feet with oil, making you feel spoiled, whisper in your ears, sending you messages and telling you face to face how much I value you, proud of you, how much I miss you, and more. I'll be your biggest supporter, cheerleader of words of affirmation, acts of service, of taking care of your needs when you become sick, showering you with surprises when you least expect it, kitchen time laughing, being goofy whilst cooking a meal for two, other days of nights out to eat so I can feed you without you touching the material of your wallet. But most of all, I'll combine all four into one and be your biggest gift because life is precious. And just knowing you and I is one, I cannot ask for anything more because we are enough and God's blessing is a gift. Let's turn intros into verses so I can read in between the lines of your lyrics, words, and follow them into choruses to go back to verses. I can be the comfort for your head as you use me as your pillow. Ears open like 24/7 like A&E. No interruptions. Just your words. Hands combined with yours in need of more quality time. Physical touch. I'll take care of you. Make you feel like you're the only man living. I'll do actions than talk because I'm not Simon Says. You feed me with energy that I haven't felt before. Days of letting me annoy you like a child because I can be playful and make you laugh. Worry about you like your mother because I'm the mother of the zodiac sign and my love runs deep. Protect you like your sister because I'll be your biggest warrior. Be there for you like your best friend so you always know who to come to without any hesitation or fear. I can go on for hours, days. Something I want to do with you throughout all seasons. Take this bookmark and slot it in between our pages so we can continue where we left off from. Pages.
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Yeah. Yo, that shit was that was a beautiful piece right there. I'm talking about that. I was like, okay, Flo, I see you. Welcome back. You gonna be in between the sheets like that. You welcome it back like that. Then I love it. Let's go. My next king, yo. You know we're gonna keep the thing rolling. My next king is a native of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Taught poetry when he was in elementary school, but took the stage in the winter of 2011. Since then, he has become a national traveling public speaking poet, photographer, event host, LLC owner, and all-around artist. He is the founder of Mug With Us and New York Spoken, and also part of the artistic collection known as his Push Team and Forgiven. In April 2023, this king was inducted into the largest poetry troupe in the world, the Black on Black Rhyme, as a part of the North Carolina chapter. He has been published in several anthology magazines and projects. Not stopping there, he is also a self-published 5-time poetry collective man, along with spoken word albums. And tonight I look forward to hearing some law for the first time. Let's go. Y'all know we don't like the law, but tonight I'm gonna make an exception. We like the law tonight. What's going on, King? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Thank you for having me here.
Oh man, thank you for coming on, man. It's already a night. I'm over here like the hill flow after Black and then Flow. I'm a little sweaty. I'm over here like, Lord, they piping us up tonight. I'm loving it. So 2011, you say, was the first time that you actually hit a stage performance, right?
Yes.
All right, so if you could pick any place in the world, what would it be that you would want to go and perform?
I've always had a dream of touching the streets of London. I don't know why, but it's always been a dream of mine to bring my voice there.
Hey, man, we're trying to get international. That's why I don't ask why. Just do it. You're going to make it there, too, because you just manifested it tonight. So what's the first piece you're giving us?
The next piece I'm giving next is called Elephant in the Pew.
Elephant in the Pew. Never mind.
Raised in a vine of Baptists and Christians, I knew God before I knew hip-hop. Graffiti scriptures filtered my childhood. Kurt Franklin and Tupac became my staples. I had artistic dreams before I ever dropped a verse. I knew poetry before I penned my first stanza. To believe or not to believe. Street preacher is what they began to call me. The more I entered the 36 chambers, I began to question, why does religion have to define my faith? Ask a non-believer about Jehovah, oh, I'm not religious. I don't recall ever asking the question, yo man, what denomination you claim? We treat God like turf war. Our side of the street is celebrated like only those who praise He are the chosen few. But I know a God who protected my heart before I even knew the inside of a pew. Yes, I am a Christian, but the inside of walls failed to define my relationship with my Savior. We love to forget churches where two or more who believe in God are gathered. Hosanna is not an object you place into a box. Plus, I don't own the rights to tell you who can and who can't follow Christ, because since God is love and love is God, how can I invade to uproot others who worship different than me? How can I dare spit on God's words by perverting the message, utilizing this holy beatbox to craft trails of tears, breakdancing on the soil where much blood has been spilled? Tell me, how can I ever call myself an holy MC if I fail to see how easy it is to forget the reason for the vine, just to go to heaven and have God tell me I must have lost my mind? To think that doing harm to others is anywhere in the commandments for me. You see, I've been more Judas than Moses, more Joseph than Daniel. I just refuse to deny God, even though I still vacated my war closet for a spell. Yet, even in my deepest conflictions, I've never had to label myself religious in order to be a kingdom kid. So ban me from your church building. Blackball me from speaking at your program. Call me everything under the sun behind my back. Still, you cannot banish me from the congregation because the biggest snake is always the one who believe they have the authority to act for God, chasing people off to seek to know their creator, to find the origin of the beat that vibes in this vessel, the treble that breathes through this bass line. I knew God before I knew music, love before I knew how to express it. I know that hypocrisy is more on the lips of those considering themselves holier than thou, overlooking that we all fall short and only the absence of sin can cast a first stone. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm coming live from the A, man, but that shit that deserved the A, man. Can the church say? Yeah, R.A. Woman. Y'all know what it is. My next queen is an inspiring author, artist, and advocate of conscious living. Hailing from Jasper, Texas, she is a mother of two, passionately involved in autism advocacy and a deep connection to nature, y'all. Her creative work spans across virtual arts, where she paints vibrant, loving, influencing pieces and writing, where her stories explode themes of growth, resilience, and self-discovery. Her projects often draw from the rich metaphors of plant life to reflect human relationships, personal transformations, and healing. This devoted wife thrives on nurturing her family, creativity, and dreams. I love her personally. Watch, man, look, on the TikTok, I love watching her personally. I have watched these pictures come to life, so it is definitely a vibe to have her on the show tonight. So y'all welcome, man, P. Let's go. Yo, Queen.
Thank you.
Yo. So y'all see the art. I showed a little bit of it earlier. How long have you actually been working on this piece?
It was a personal piece that so it's been about 6 months. It usually take me about a week to do something like this.
So usually you can finish a piece in a week.
I can finish it in one. It depends on the size, but a size like this, I can do it in about a week if I stick to it. But this is a personal piece that I wanted to do.
All right, so you pouring it all in there, huh?
Yeah.
6 months, that's a pour in. So you actually have a piece for us that goes along with this piece tonight, correct?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna get out of here, man. That thing is beautiful. I'm gonna get out of here so y'all can hear the piece that goes along with the artwork. Thank you, everybody in the comments. I see y'all ringing off, man. Much respect.
Thank you. Okay, this piece is actually called A Rose Without Thorns. Um, I was born a rose, soft and sweet, with petals meant for love's retreat. A heart so tender, full of grace, yet this world demands a hardened face. Meant to cradle, meant to bloom, to fill the air with sweet perfume. But life has taught me to be strong, for soft and fragile don't last long. A black woman, fierce and bold, not always given space to hold. The softness that I'm meant to show, instead I learned to let it go. My thorns weren't born from my design. They grew from pain and hardened time. Not something I would ever choose, but armor I must never lose. I yearn to be a nurturing soul, but learn to fight and play the role of warrior in a world so cold where gentle hearts are often sold. But still, beneath this toughened skin, a softer spirit breathes within, a heart of gold, a love so pure, in spite of all I must endure. I long to bloom, to feel the sun, to love, to laugh, to simply run. But in this world, I've learned to fight, a rose that blooms through the night. So if you see my thorns, be clear. They are the shields that brought me here. But know that beauty still resides within the place where love abides. For I am both sword and song, a rose that learned to stand so strong. And though I fight to hold my ground, my heart still beats, my roots still sound. And that's my piece for this piece of artwork.
What you looking in the mirror and saw me or something? Cause that piece was beautiful, miss. I meant beautiful, beautiful, man. Yo, that piece along with the piece, it added the whole vibe and I loved it. When she comes back up, she's definitely going to show us some more of her artwork because that's not it. That's just the piece that she's working on right now. But she's going to show us some more of the dope pieces that she have, man. I hope y'all ready for my next queen. Y'all know we about to spin the block after this queen right here, man. My next guest is a Haitian American poet, author, motivational speaker, and anti-suicide model, actress, and mother of 5, hailing from the Lower East Side of Manhattan, who exudes passion in everything that she does. She's a multifaceted, multi-talented individual who believes in being a student at best, always willing to learn something new from those who came before her. She's not afraid anymore. She's ready to roar. She is woman. Oh, wait a minute. She's not afraid anymore. She's ready to soar. She is woman. Hear her roar. She's a queen whose crown is securely on through tilted past times. Hold on, let me get her right. Through tilted past times, these days it's correctly worn. A spreader of love, initiator of peace, from sure of blessings whenever you meet this regal queen. Making her second round on the corner. Y'all help me welcome Queen Liberati. Look, I done got horse to try reading that thing. But look at him. I had to slow that thing down. I said, hold up, let me take a rewind on this thing and get this thing right.
I love you so much, and I'm thankful for being on here. So let's go straight to it.
Well, I love you more, man. You already know what it is. So how long have you actually been doing this thing called spoken word poetry?
You know, I've been doing this since I was a little girl because that was my way of escape. So since I was a little girl, I can remember all the way back, I would say till the 3rd grade, where I was writing Harlequins at the lunch table, and everybody was at the table reading my Stevie Hot.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, you can't go wrong with that. She was the spice of middle school. You going in like
I was going in at 3rd grade.
He over here being on table. She over here with the spicy. Like, hold up.
Yeah.
Yo, I love that. So let's talk about the book though. The book is out. Where can the people find it? I have to go back around to the king too, because he got 5 books, but where can the people find your book right now?
Definitely everybody can find my book on Amazon. It's on the low. It's probably crack prices right now.
Hey!
Because Amazon be putting it on the low. It's $13. If you want your own copy, signed signature, you can hit me at my Cash App, and I'll definitely, or hit me in my DMs on Instagram, and I'll send you one. But on the Amazon for the low, it's probably going down right now, $9.99.
Hey man, nah, we're gonna go straight to the queen. We trying to cut the middleman out. They cutting up prices. She ain't asked them to do that. We ain't trying to have that.
I'm not offer based. If you want it for $1, baby, just hit me up. Like,
hey, she said it's up, man. I got it, yo. And yo, I didn't know what to expect from the book. I'm not even gonna cap. The name of the book kind of threw me off, but it's a motivational joint. Yo, you could go in there and find motivation to just make it through your day. The book is actually very inspiring. So y'all make sure that y'all check it out and check the queen out. Name of the book again?
Give It 100, my weight loss journey in 100 words. I lost 114 pounds on my own. I gained 30 back, but I'm still on the grind. I'm not quitting. It's all about admitting everything about your truth and possessing the power and the tenacity to keep going forward.
Yo, and that's what the book was about, y'all. I'm telling you, man. I ain't trying to lose no weight, but I'm telling you, I was picking up the book. It was added weight. I was like, yo, hold up. I need this in my life right now. So, I'm telling y'all, tap in. It's up through there. So what's the first piece that you're giving us tonight, Queen?
I'm going straight for... They call it, it's my ode to love, but everybody calls it Clark Kent or Superman. So I'm going to do that piece. And if I don't remember it all, just don't charge it to my heart because I haven't been reciting it in a minute, but we're going to go straight to it.
Hey, if you don't remember it all, it's probably y'all first time hearing it anyway. So she didn't even have to say nothing.
I ain't even have to say that.
I'm trying to learn that too. Right, I'm trying to learn that too. Hold on, let me get up out of here.
Here we go. Here we go. This is called Superman. My ode to love.
I love you, Clark Kent. You don't need to go inside no booth because you're already my Superman. And I love you like only Lois can. We'll fight the kryptonite, baby. And when they try to keep you down, baby, I'll put you on my wings and we gon' fly high, baby. I love you, Clark Kent. Love, I love you. Emphatically enthralled with every fiber, every tendon, every sinew, every molecule of clay, every particle of dust compiled by the dirt of the ground to make you. Encapsulated behind skin and bones, love, I yearn you, the real you. Not just what my retina sees, but I see beyond your physical being. See, this intergalactical supernatural movie journey called life. Wow. Hold on. Everybody, turn that down in the background. This intergalactical movie journey called life, playing the supporting role as your best friend, your helpmeet, your lover, your wife, always by your side like that rip used to reside, taken out of you so that I'd come alive, animated in my full element. Bone of your bone, flesh of your flesh, presented to you as the softer version of you, the weaker vessel, made with delicate tissue so my heart could be nestled right at your chest. You find comfort in me, ravish my breast so that your thoughts and your worries could be put to rest. It was never good for man to be alone. How soon do we forget? The Garden of Eden where we first met. I being made in your image as you slept together, you and me. We were closer than a mother and her fetus. Is it safe to say that at one point that this rib was your fetus? You gave birth to me and I see besides section, purpose by design. When you see us, you see God's reflection. This love that I have for you has been placed here without my requesting. It's my God-given birthright, not a suggestion. I will love you forever. I will pray for you before we ever meet. Our souls made together. I will honor you before we even speak. So love, wherever in this world you may be, just know that I am on bended knees praying daily that when you wake from your sleep, the good thing presented to you will be me. Love, I love you. Queen Liberati, and that's that piece.
Man, that shit just blew through here like a lonely $20 bill on the way to a stripper to the pole. In other words, it mattered. Let's go. I'm gonna tell you why that piece mattered, Shim. Thank you for that. Let me tell you why that piece mattered. Because if y'all ain't seen what's going on, man, we done had these queens bigging these kings up in here tonight, man. When you get a whole bunch of real queens in the room, but they can't do nothing but big each other up and then go big up their backbone. Well, you know, these queens might be the backbone. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Well, I love the way it's going. We can't do nothing but flow. Y'all know I'm about to bring this thing on back around. I see a new piece, so I'm gonna go take a look at that too while we going. You see, it caught my attention when I got up there. It caught my attention, yo. That is crazy. As I go ahead and bring Black Rose back up, I told y'all she's gonna show some more artwork. We're gonna have more pieces. She's gonna span the room. I think I'm gonna be able to get her to, that thing around the room for us when she come back up here, y'all. Let's go, Black Rose. Yo. You ready? See what you started in this thing? You done started some.
And I'm gonna switch it up on y'all. I give you a little bit of everything.
I know, a little shit of dink. That's how you drip though, baby. Drip don't take. Never mind. I ain't gonna give him the business.
Don't tell him.
Like that. But let's do it. So what's the next piece you giving us tonight, Queen?
Weather Inside.
Weather Inside. I'm out.
My head is under thunderstorm warning, telling there's a storm coming. I could never imagine the depth of the destruction caused by the tornado of your death. I thought my tears would drown me, my earth shaking. The buildings we built together are unstable. I'm questioning God on why he took you I wish the sunny days would return, the cool breeze of your words calming, reminding me that even through the storm, you'll always smile on me. I hope to see you again, smell you as though you were rain. This pain feels like wildfires raging, and I don't want to get cold. But I feel the coldness of fall about to freeze without without my safety blanket. The world just isn't the same without you. There's a thunderstorm warning in my head. I wasn't prepared.
Oh man, I see y'all trying to have me in my feels tonight. Yeah, leave it up to Black Rose to take us there for a little bit. But it wasn't unexpected because me and her, we kind of walked that same journey when it comes to that. And I ain't even gonna give it no more details. I'm gonna leave that with Shim in his fields. I ain't getting in mine tonight, darn it. I'm gonna keep this thing going. We finna take this thing all the way back to London. We in now. We in now. So I know I can go ahead and let you wrap it up a little bit. You know what I mean? So what's the second piece you're giving us tonight, Queen? That first piece. Woo, let's go.
This piece is a sensitive piece. It's PCOS, Polycystic Ovary Syndrome Awareness Month, September. Plays a big part in my life. So this piece is to all my sisters and to everyone that's affected by this piece. Big love to you. So yeah, this piece is called Mother.
All right, let me get out of here. Y'all heard it. It could get sensitive, Mother.
I have no children. I am not a mother. Does that make me less of a woman? No, it does not. The feeling of what it feels like goes through my head. Needing that feeling to know what real love is. Needing that hug, laughter, and hearing that little voice. I love you, Mummy. Seeing family and friends with their children made me feel emotional and empty inside once upon a time. I usually would hide in the toilets full of undercover tears of baby. I usually would hide in the toilets full of undercover tears at baby showers. I tried to avoid going to them, seeing children playing, mothers with their children, and noticing other soon-to-be mothers walk through the door pregnant. PCOS, Polycystic Ovary Syndrome, plays a big part in my life. Infertility is 1 out of 42 symptoms 1 in 10 women go through. Maybe it's the reason to why I'm not a mother yet, or I just haven't met the right guy yet. Some people hear my age and question will I ever have my own. The questions increase without knowing who I am, my struggles, heartaches. I feel like a mother already with the children I have in my life. They say watch the news, but most times when I watch the news, I hear and see that children have been neglected, abused, ended up ready to be buried, ashes to ashes by the cause of their parent guardian. It makes me angry, so sick inside in so many ways that breaks my heart. I'm wishing that child was mine so I could have loved them the way they should have been loved. I have so much love to give. Feeling like God's put me on this earth to be a mother figure to other mothers and fathers' children. And I can say I'll be honestly happy with that. Maybe it's my calling to adopt, foster. Don't question me, you that have children yet. What are you waiting for? The world is changing. So much problems, and to ask myself, do I want to bring a child into this world? No, I don't. If you feel that having a child makes you complete, what is whole? Not every woman is maternal, along with other women that will have health conditions, bad experience in losing a child. Girls at a young age, due to their culture being forced to be married and bearing a child, whilst losing themselves at the same time. Now, if you feel this is right, then you have a lot to learn. Sometimes your last breath can be taken at labor. What the doctors is trying to save her. That her is you. What your newborn child is alive without you. I know this is deep. It's reality. You will only know what it feels like if you're the one that's going through it. So be mindful, compassionate. Not everyone wants a child. So pause and think what that question may do to the next person you approach before being presumptuous that you are a mother and we are, I'm not. This is for all men and women. Being a mother and father doesn't make you more of a person, because some don't even appreciate the title and they don't make us any less. Yes, I mentioned father because men go through this too, with infertility, low counts of sperm, and having some types of cancer. But I know when the Lord blesses me, us, and we become pregnant, fertile, we'll be excited and blessed to be chosen to be someone's MOTHER, mother, father.
Growing up, I learned a lot of my knowledge on the corner, and tonight ain't no different. Cause boy, you just spit that right there. That's what I call some knowledge right there. Talk about facts. Yeah, y'all know I told y'all we learn a lot of things in some of the strangest places. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and listen to the piece. It was heavy, but I also think it was a piece that we need to listen to, because a lot of people go through these things that we are unaware of. Because I was unaware that people go through in the way that she put it, and then to bring the men in, so she gave both sides of it. Yeah, I definitely felt that one. So I'm gonna have to go back a little bit and get into it. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm gonna bring my artist back around, man. Yo, Petra, you muted. Y'all know I finally got to play my flyer tonight too. For everybody who know I've been trying to play my unmutate flyer. Thanks to Queen, I got a chance to do that tonight. But P, how you feeling?
I'm pretty good. I actually have a short piece for this one.
Oh, that works out perfectly, man. Well, then let me get out of here so we can do the short piece, so we can go around the room and see what kind of other artwork you got in there. So what's the name of the piece, Queen?
It's called Pouring Into You.
Pouring Into You. Let's do it.
So this piece is about pouring into your children. My kids are a big motivation of my artwork, and once we go around this room, you guys will see the influence. But this is the piece. I pour my love into your heart, a little light when days are dark. I share my hugs, my words, my dreams to show you life and more is more than it seems. I pour my wisdom in your mind to help you grow. Be strong, be kind. I pass my stories, old and new, so you'll know what you can do. I pour my laughter, joy, and care, a bond so special, always there. With every moment pure and true, I pour my everything into you. And that's the piece for that one.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna play Shim behind that one because I want to see this amazing artwork. You know what I'm saying? So,
let me go ahead and.
So, and the fact that you actually write your pieces to go to these, and they actually explains the piece too. So it's not like you're just writing and then you go. So which one comes first? Let me ask that.
Actually, I really say it's emotion, and then it's art, and then it's the written part for me.
Got you. I got you. I love the way you put that.
So every piece that I have it's some emotion or something that I went through, or something that I thought about, something that I wanted to say. But sometimes people hearing it is just not enough. Sometimes seeing it and having a visual of things, it's another type of communication to where maybe we can build up on understanding in a way.
Facts, facts. Y'all don't even know how much of an amazing artist she is. Not because the artwork is just super dope, but can you tell them? Do you mind telling them about your vision?
About me as a person.
Yes, your vision, like doing art and your vision.
Okay. Well, I'm an empath, I want to say, and it's just a way. It's a type of communication, just like poetry is in a way, and it just helps to express, and it's therapeutic. It's very healing to be able to paint and put your feelings out there. It's a good outlet for that. So, with me, everything, it's basically me pouring into every stroke of how I feel, and everything that you see here is going to be nothing but love, because I have this thing to where I want to surround myself and my family with love. So that's all basically you will see.
Facts. That's almost like the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. But I meant your vision yourself, like 90. You know how they be like, my vision's 190. My vision is, you know what I'm saying. I meant like your vision because I've heard your story
Oh,
personally.
it's
Um,
my vision.
yeah.
So I'm partially blind. So I am blind in my left eye, but in my right I have 20/20. But every so often I do have to stop painting. I'm hoping that I get surgery so that I can regain my eyesight in my left eye. But I do understand that it's a blessing that I do have, the vision that I do have, and that I'm able to paint the ways that, in the way that I paint. And
I got two good eyes, and I wouldn't be able to paint nothing close to that. So don't even talk about it. So what's the next piece you're showing us?
okay,
Do you have another one?
yeah, I have a lot of work in progress, y'all. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. This one is titled "Majestic Being,"
Yeah, I love that.
and it's an affirmation about the elegance of being a black woman, the power in being a black woman.
Hey, y'all, and don't cap. These paintings are for sale. She ain't just doing this for no hobby, y'all. Even though she doing it out of love, trust me, hit her up. I know they got a absolutely amazing price, and she ain't talking no corner prices. I'm sure not with this amazing work. Nah, we ain't talking no corner prices. She might be talking penthouse prices with these right here. That is amazing. The color that's behind her, the shading that's done
Yeah.
behind her, like, yeah, that is,
This
yeah.
is an affirmation piece that I did, and it's called "Who You Are," and it's a piece that I did for myself one day that I was kind of feeling low, and it was a reminder of remembering who I am.
Right.
And then we have, these are the most these are the more emotional pieces that I have. That
Is
so
that your baby?
uh no, but my kids are. She was talking about PCOS. I was diagnosed with PCOS at the age of 19, and I ended up having surgery to help me have kids earlier. And so, but both of my kids are rainbow babies.
Okay, okay.
So you go through the grief and all that, and I wanted to do a piece to where it was something that was of comfort and love, and just knowing that even though I didn't get to lay hands on you, you have this thing to where it's the thought of them being comfort by.
Thanks. And you gain your own personal angels, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I did, but you know what? It makes me grateful. It makes me grateful for the little gremlins I got. So um,
Facts on that, because you do have to.
yeah, I have to. And then we have this one. This one is called Family Reunion, and it's about meeting those people that we lost,
Yes.
when we leave this place. And so this is another work in progress that I'm working on. And then one of everybody's favorites is this one right here, and it's called Rooted in Love.
I
And
think I seen you working on this one.
yeah, you did. And this one is about the relationships, about relationships and how we love each other, and how that we can basically, in a way, relate and explain relationships in a way that is compared to plants. So I like to use plant analogies to
Right.
talk about love.
Facts, and it's beautiful. I got one more piece I definitely want to see. If you have it around you or close, it's the kid, the little girl reading the book.
I do not have that. You know what?
Ah!
I
It's
know.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just give me one more amazing piece because I know you got another piece. So just give me
Uh,
one more dope piece. What was the piece that was on the floor right there? I seen down there.
it's a tiger. It's a little tiger that I started and have not finished. It's another affirmation piece.
That is amazing. So do you ever go back to them once you start them just to finish them up, or do you
Yeah.
just, or do you have to have the feeling it has to hit you for you to go back to it?
Um. Sometimes, if they're personal pieces, I have to have that emotion to go back to them and work on them. And some of them, I just have to go back because I got to finish them. I feel like I need to finish them. But this, I did this June for Juneteenth, like 2 years ago, and I still have. I finished it, but I'm going to go back and do some more fine tuning because I've learned since then.
Okay, okay, I can understand. So you want to go back and tighten it up to the
Mm,
new stuff that you've learned. Do you tighten up all your pieces, or some of them just you like, you know what? No, I'm not touching this. Oh, what is that one? Hold up.
that one
Not
is
that one. I like that one too, but not that one. The one, yeah, the one right here in front of you.
this one.
Nah, in front of me, the other way with the bowl. She has the bowl, the baby.
This
He,
one.
yeah.
Oh, this is about blessings. And this was just a piece that I started. I'm still working on this one. This is another one. I work on multiple pieces at a time. But this is, I remember growing up, you go to your auntie's or your granny's house and they had that black spiritual art on the wall.
Right, right.
And I like to paint things that I value, that I find spiritual in a way. And that when you have a household, it's your blessings, it in a way it helps everyone grow. When someone's blessed in your house, and I feel like if they do what they're supposed to, everybody in that house is blessed. And so the, this is a piece that's talking about that.
Yo, that is an amazing piece, yo, for real. And the family structure. That piece talks about a lot. So I hope that you go back and I hope that you finish that piece
Oh, yeah.
because that's an absolutely amazing piece, man. Thank you so much for letting us into your art studio. Y'all, we was just behind the scenes. Y'all don't even know we just got a little dink from behind the scenes just then. That was absolutely amazing. We're gonna tap back in, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring Law back up for a minute. Let's do it. Yo, that was dopeness, man. I love art in all forms, and I feel like we're missing so much art, especially in the schools. We don't have art. Ain't nobody making no rulers, taking it home to their mamas no more, no paddles and stuff. We was making that type of stuff. We had wood shop. We had all kind of, but I will go on for days. But okay, so 5 books. Yeah, I saved you. I waited because 5 whole books, we got to run them down. You got to tell the people where they can find them. Are they corner prices? Like, I got a lot going on.
So the first book is actually my first one, Poetry from Memory. You can find it on Amazon.com. It's $10 if Amazon didn't take the price down. Should I say that? They be sneaky on Amazon sometimes.
Amazon will rip you off. You're like, I didn't make nothing. No wonder Amazon was. Yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, the second one is Anatomy of My Love Poem. And I also have a second edition of it that I did the cover myself this time.
Okay.
You can find the second edition on barnesandnoble.com. You can find the original version on Amazon. I know for a fact they took that price down last time I checked.
So do you sell them as bundles though? Because you got 5 books. So if somebody hit you up and said that they wanted the whole collection, what we looking at?
Looking at for the 5 books.
Oh, he got to think about it, y'all. He multiply and carry the one. No. What you thinking?
See about 40, 45.
That ain't bad right there. $40, $45. He said less than 50. I don't care what. That is definitely not bad. Less than $50 for 5 books. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. I'm going to have him to put the link up because y'all know we be holding folks to their prices. You cannot come on the corner and quote a price. And then, so I say less than 50. So that means get ready for that 50. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you put it up in Poppy's Poetry Corner, the group, so that people can tap in and find it. What about the other books? Do you have the other 2?
Yes, I do. So this is my nerd poetry book. So I'm a nerd. I love anime, comic books, movies, all that stuff. This is my love letter to everything pop culture.
We got some anime heads in here. I know we do. They'll be tapping in tomorrow like, ooh, I might need to tap in. Yeah, anime.
And my pride and joy is my newest book, Abstract Intoxication, which is my 6-year journey through mental health over the last half decade. And it took me 7 years to write this book, so this is why it's my pride and joy.
Hey man, you can't go wrong when you have put your life into something. People think 7 years is a long time. That's almost a life. It's a lifespan in dog years. Shit, you never mind. Y'all know I be babbling. But either way, 7 years is a long freaking time. So if you take 7 years to nurture something, to put your whole self into it, of course it's gonna be your baby, man. I'm still trying to give away a couple of my babies. Anybody need a couple extra? So what's the second piece you getting into it? The last baby, y'all. He's gonna put the post up in Poppy's Poetry Corner, but just for the one time. Where can the last 2 books be found? Because I don't think I heard you mention.
So the last 2 books can be found. Breaking the Fourth is on Amazon.com, and Abstract, because of a error I have to fix, you can find it on Lulu.com. That's LULU.com.
Lulu.com. But you have copies yourself, right?
Yes.
So it sounds like you just need to go through the man because I don't even know who Lulu was. So with that being said, what's the next piece you're getting into tonight, King?
So because I am an uncle of 4 beautiful young queens, this is my love letter to them called Aficionado.
All right, Aficionado. I be there sometime. Let me go.
Despite my love for musical instrumentation, never did I learn quite how to play. And even though I dabbled in the piano as a child, never did I master the ability to tell a story by tapping a series of keys. Such is the case for my love for the saxophone, because every time I hear this instrument of brass, its song always finds a home within me, resonating like memories of mere days before my 24th birthday, my first trip to the nation's capital. Sitting on the top row of that double-decker bus, I can still hear the saxophonist standing on the corner telling me his story without saying a word. Funny how life hit me like a revelation of, yes, I do recognize this sensation, as if John Coltrane stood there in the very flesh, coaching me how to right hand palm, left pinky, right pinky, left hand palm. And like I said before, I'm not even sure if that's the correct sequence, because never did I learn the lingo of instruments. But I did finally understand how to tell my story of how I became an uncle at the age of 14, at a time when I was spiraling on a highway into an early grave. But from the first time that I held my eldest niece, I made it my life's mission to protect her as best I could, because she is the very reason why I can share with you my testimony, presenting to you my ballads of how I rise, how I fall. Now he sings, now he sobs. She, the most beautifulest reminder of what I would have missed. So yeah, you can call her my favorite harmony of love, laughter, and life, a firefly serenity that has helped to make my life a little more better with each giant step of the way, because even though I never did learn quite how to play, I can at least say that when it comes to this music, I fully comprehend what it means when they say that it's wonderful. For I have always considered myself an aficionado. And now with 4 nieces, they are a playlist of multiple personalities who at first glance should clash within their sound. Instead, they flow perfectly together through their ups and their downs, a harmonic melody that I do not wish to mess up, because an uncle's job is to help to guide them from the pitfalls that I once fell into. But often I question, how can I do that when I'm still a novice at keeping myself from tripping over my own coordination, because I've yet to master one note, let alone 4 complete songs, too busy feeling like the only one unprepared to play in the symphony as the curtain begins to rise, exposing an audience waiting to be left in awe. And despite my confidence as I take my stance, the moment you and I make eye contact, I freeze. A lover of music, unable to play the simplest guitar riff, unable to follow the most basic piano scale, now having to muster the strength to do my best for these 4 evolving masterpieces, looking up to me like an orchestra to a maestro, waiting for me to help show them how to fully stand up. Thank you.
Now that right there was written with love, y'all. Let's go. It's just been big ups all night tonight, man. It's been a night of love. Black Rose, I told you I had them somewhere. I told you I was going to go get them. I need to hang them off. Like, maybe I could wear them like some big ass. Y'all know I don't do earrings. I could wear them like big ass earrings or something. Y'all know, let's go ahead and close this thing on out. We done ran over time a little bit tonight, man. Queen Liberati, you ready for me? Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm ready.
I got to play my flyer tonight, so I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for doing your own rewind and letting me play my flyer tonight, because, man, I've been trying to play that flyer for weeks, and I could never make it. Everybody unmuted themselves before I could ever get a chance to play it. So thank you for allowing me to play that thing.
We love you, Poppy. We love you.
Man, I love y'all, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all have me lit every Wednesday. I look forward to this just to get the energy, just to get the love. So thank you for coming in and being your raw self. You don't never change. And I love that about you, man. So thank you, and thank you for the love. So what's the last piece you're gonna close us out with tonight?
So this piece is I'm thinking I got a new piece, or I can do
new shit. We love new shit. And for everybody who thought that she kind of messed up and forgot the piece, she was really talking junk and did her own commercial break. Like, no, turn that down, because y'all didn't hear the background noise. Y'all didn't hear. She was trying to let y'all know it was background noise in her brain. Nothing to do with her really messing the piece up. For anybody who was paying attention to that, so the dopeness is here. I ain't mad. We doing new shit?
All right, new shit. Let's shit, everybody. Let's go.
Let's do it. I'm out of here. New shit.
I've seen so many people's faces, all which remain nameless, strangers. Faces of ancestors lost at sea, countless amounts, too many to count. Haunted by their bodies floating in their ocean, the poems scream out of their bosom, loud bellowing moans and groans that echo, resounding their hopes and dreams, devastations. All their aspirations roam around until they find a resting place for their souls to go. They enter freedom by escaping through our pens, their blood avenged by our poems. Poets in watery graves, never once penning their pain. So they wander until they find a voice to put a name to their face. A tombstone of regret written to commemorate them after being violated, tortured, murdered, and raped, tossed into the ocean's abyss, Some gathered by pairs, holding hands, choosing death over enslavement, jumping over liberation, a mass suicide date rather that than debasement, chattel slavery, preferably watering lungs over whips and chains, preferring to meet their end in a cruel water than to be whooped, chained, and caged. Treated as dung, less than humane, seen as animals that could be trained, humans being turned machine for another man's gain. They built it all on their backs, cracked by crackers like horses. My ancestors were driven like cattle by human snakes that rattled, slithered their way into land not their own, saw kingdoms and riches my ancestors dethroned. Sold and traded by beasts who were drunken with greed, pride, and prejudice, distorted their ability to see my ancestors as the royals that they were crowned to be. As a descendant, I vow to be their voice, crying in the wilderness, set my people free, let my people go, let my people be. Utilize every part of my being to write their poems, their blood from my ink until they reach the shore of liberty, until they touch dry land with their bare feet. Through me, they will utter victory. They will speak. We are the mouths chosen to recite their stories. Give them their dignity. They deserve all their glory. The Igbo landing is our I am from Angola. I'm from Congo. I'm from Senegal. I'm from West Africa. I'm from Sierra Leone. West Africa is my home. Keep me alive in this poem. Immortalized in this poem. Sing our song in this poem. Orimiri umambala bu anyibia. Orimimi umbala ka anyiga ijna. The water spirit brought us home. The water spirit brought us here. The water spirit will bring us home. Queen Liberati, and that's that poem.
Ooh-wee, boy, you can't get no real power without the outlet. Thank you for being a source. Yo, facts, man. Tonight has been litty. And we've been all over the map. The corner was all over the map tonight, including internationally, y'all. So I hope y'all actually enjoyed this show tonight, because y'all know I did 2 times over, man. But let me just say this one more time before I leave out of here. Yo, it ain't no joke. Get your ass out there and vote. November is coming, y'all. We're going to need y'all to vote before we lose all the freedoms that we got. I do care who you vote for, but it ain't my business who you vote for. Just make sure you go out there and get on a poll rather than the one. Never mind. But tomorrow, make sure you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those major altitudes. And I'm out. I am out. Hit them polls, y'all. Get your vote on. Do your thing, y'all. And let's end this thing. Yeah, man. So we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-Notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it. I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out.